Good morning, everyone. Chelsea Moreno in the KXAN live studio here today. So excited to talk to you today about something really great that's going on this month, Hispanic Heritage Month. If you didn't know, I'm Hispanic from El Paso, so this is a subject very dear to me. It's going on all this month. It started September 15th and it's going till October 15th. So month-long celebrations, gives us a chance to celebrate our culture. And I've got a very special guest in with me today. I've got Candy Rodriguez in with me. Candy, so good to see you.
Chelsea, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here and, of course, to talk about Hispanic Heritage Month and to talk about the Latino community and all the wonderful things that it has to offer.
Absolutely, Candy. This month, as we know, it's a month to celebrate our culture. It's a month to celebrate our music, our dancing, our delicious food. I mean, I feel like we're
Girl,
always celebrating, right?
I'm always celebrating, yes. And yeah, I mean, you can see, and I even wore my
I love
my
those. Ooh,
Mexican flag.
check
And
you
like, I
out.
even got,
Yes. Your nails, down to the nails. Candy's
yeah.
about the
I'm
details.
very excited, and I have my shirt so yes, I'm very much celebrating this month.
Absolutely. And it's great, Candy, too, because here at KXAN, we've been celebrating all month too, doing stories. Our company as a whole is celebrating Hispanic stories, telling the stories of those people that are on the ground doing amazing things, right?
Yeah, we've been able to highlight our Latino communities across the country. One of the stories I just saw yesterday on our morning show. If you tune in, we have them on every morning as well. Was this story about a baseball player and his dad? They were both in the league, so I thought that was really interesting to talk about them, talk about their culture, talk about just how obviously good he is at baseball. The Padres, he's with the Padres. I can't remember his name right now, but yeah, very interesting stories coming from all across our country, from all our next door stations. So very glad to be a part of this project.
And Candy, you've done stories, you've done those stories. But what I want to talk about first is right here in Austin, an awesome couple that we're in the pandemic right now. Very centered in our culture is gatherings, right? Gathering, having fun, having, like we were saying, our food. But we haven't been able to do that really. Trying to follow those guidelines, right?
Yes, and I mean, it's evident, right? So I have my mass, my Virgencita with me, but it's just, it's part of life now. It's part of life today. I mean, how many times, Chelsea, have I seen you pre-COVID and we've gone up to each other and hug, kiss, because that's just
Absolutely.
how we are.
Absolutely.
And so it is obviously very tough, especially if you're a person who is very touchy-feely. I will admit that's who I am, and I enjoy hugging and kissing and just even like a pat in the back, and you can't do that right now. And I think
Right.
within the Latino community, that is just a part of who we are,
Warm
and
and
that's just
fuzzy.
part that makes who we are, right?
Hmm.
We were very much like, I want to love you, cariñoso. So
Absolutely.
it's hard to not have that. I mean, it's hard for me to not hug my parents. That's so tough, but we have to do that right now. And obviously, COVID is having a big impact as well on our community.
Yes, Candy, we all know Latinos and Latinas have been disproportionately affected by COVID-19. One couple here in Austin, though, wanting to bring kind of what you would want to say a distance hug, a virtual hug with a Facebook group that they created, Ayuda. It's called Ayuda. They started this. It was supposed to be a Facebook group where it was a community of people who could ask for help. Latino community specifically here in Austin. If you needed an errand done, if you needed to run to the store for something, if you needed food for your family, these were people were stepping up, posting in that group, and stepping up and helping families out. It was donation based, and this Austin couple really wanted to create it for a very special reason. They wanted to help out their gente, right? Let's hear from the co-founder, Diana Anzaldúa, what she had to say about really why they wanted to start this group in the first place.
We've seen lots of people, lots of family get sick, and even some people pass away from this virus. And we decided, we really need to do something to help this community.
And that's what it's all about, Candy, right? Helping our community, sticking together. I feel a lot of it, it's a great thing that we do. That's why this couple wanted to do this. And this is a theme that you've seen in stories that you've done, right, Candy?
Yeah, I've covered several stories, obviously, on the COVID-19 impact within our community. And every single time I've done a story, there's always been a community element to it. And I think that's great. That's amazing because you have, essentially strangers coming to help and coming to assist you and support you during this difficult time, whether it's someone who's in the hospital or whether you lost a loved one close to you. They're there for you. And I think that's been the beauty of it all during this crazy, crazy time. I'm the type of person that I always want to look at the glass full.
Yes.
You either say half full, half empty. No, I want to assume that it's just full, mixed with air and water, right? But that's the beauty right now that I'm seeing within the communities, that if you're having a difficult time, people are coming to help and to your rescue, essentially.
And that's the benefit, Candy. I want to look at some of the data mentioned here. So this is from a report our Wes Rappaport had yesterday. Demographic data from death certificates that's here in the state of Texas show more than half of coronavirus-related deaths are Hispanic people. More than half here in Texas. And that breakdown, close to 54,000 completed case investigations, they show Hispanics make up 40% in Texas. 40%. When you hear those numbers, Candy, and you hear that impact on our people, it's obviously something that needs to be highlighted, like you've shown in your stories. But it's wonderful that people can come together. Candy, tell us about Albino.
Yeah, and let me back up and actually tell you a little bit about our statistics here at home, because as you mentioned, that obviously is the overview at Texas, right? But
state as a whole.
It sounds very similar to what we're seeing here in the Austin-Travis County area. So Latinos here in Austin-Travis County account for about 35% of the population. But if you look at the dashboard, if you look at our COVID-19 numbers, I just looked at it yesterday because of Mr. Albino Hernandez's story, which I will get to here in a second. But looking at those numbers, I mean, there's still work to be done within our community to essentially fight this virus. But right now, 55%, I believe, over 50%, if I'm remembering correctly from yesterday, of Latinos make up hospitalizations, and just about half of Latinos make up cases and deaths here in Austin-Travis County. And right now, one of those people that is hospitalized, who is hospitalized, is Albino Hernandez, and he is a longtime custodian at Forest Trail Elementary School. It's an Eanes ISD school here in Austin. It's within that district. He is currently in the hospital at his third hospital, Chelsea. He initially went in because he got COVID, and they sent him home. But his daughters tell me within a couple of days, he started to have some complications. They did give him some medicine, and they weren't sure if maybe it was like because of that medication that he was having issues with breathing. And so before he knew it, a couple of days later, he was back in the hospital, but this time a second hospital, and he was on a ventilator. Now he had to be transferred again to a different hospital because he needed an ECMO machine, which is essentially, it's a life support machine. It plays the role of essentially your heart and your lungs, and it takes the pressure off of your body from having to work to pump, that oxygen and doing the work that it needs to do. It kind of gives your body a break. But right now, today, he is on a ventilator and ECMO machine, fighting for his life because of COVID-19. And the community, his school community, heard about this, and they decided, you know what, we want to rally around Albino because he's always been there for us. This longtime custodian, I spoke with the teacher who said she worked with him for 8 years. Wow. And every single time she would see Albino, had this big smile on his face. And she was telling me one of the stories is that, it's an elementary school, so you tend to have some accidents, right? And so she would always call Albino and be like, hey, we had an accident in this classroom. And she was like, Albino would always be there, and he'd always had a smile. He was never like, oh, I gotta go clean this up.
Wow.
He was just always there for the school. And now his school community, his work community is there for him.
Let's take a look at that package that you did, Candy.
Over the last 2 months, Albino Hernandez has had to be hospitalized at 3 different hospitals due to COVID-19.
He wasn't getting better, and when they gave us the chance to to see him. They were like, okay, well, I guess we just need to get ready for the worst.
Today, he's slowly recovering on dialysis, a ventilator, and extracorporeal membrane oxygenation, or ECMO, a life support machine. His family remains hopeful.
There has been progress, little progress, but there's progress.
I know that God is working on him.
Once recovered, the family will have to pay for additional in-home care doctors say Albino will need, and for hospital bills insurance won't cover.
If I have to work extra hours, then I'll work the extra hours.
That's where Albino's work family jumped into action.
Everybody in the whole community wanted to know what they could do to help.
Sarah Culpepper-Chen, Albino's former co-worker, started a GoFundMe. So far, it's raised over $30,000. The family says they're overwhelmed by the love and support, and so is Albino.
When we were talking to him, I know he heard us because he had tears in his eyes. Look, pa, mira, look, they love you and they're waiting for you, and so échale ganas.
That's beautiful, Candy. I love that story of them coming together around him, and he's fighting, and so many people are pulling for him.
Yeah, and I just checked the GoFundMe because they obviously did start one, as I mentioned in the story, that he's going to need some in-home care, some therapy once he does recover, and their goal is $35,000, and right now they're up to $34,000, $425 as well, so.
Wow.
425. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that just speaks volumes to the kind of person he is. And I think his story and his personality even reminds me of so many people in our community that it's great that you get to celebrate them. It's so unfortunate that he's in this position, and we feel so much for his family. I mean, it's reflective of so many families around Austin, around our country, really. I'm sure a lot of us know somebody impacted by it directly. Candy, you know.
Me personally, yes, exactly, yeah. So
Yes, but it's great that we get to highlight that. And you're highlighting some other stories as well, a special one that's going to get to air later today, right, Candy?
yeah, and this is part of our Hispanic Heritage Month special. This is part of the stories that we've been working on across the country with our Next Star stations. This one specifically today is about a woman who created this altar because it is Hispanic Heritage Month, but pretty soon, we're already in October, at the end of this month, we're going to be celebrating Dia de los Muertos. And Chelsea, you were telling me how you enjoy this tradition. And this is one of my favorite traditions as well, because it's a time for us to really honor and remember our loved ones and really, you know, have a moment with them. As weird as that may sound to some people that don't understand the Dia de los Muertos, it's our time to have a moment with our loved ones who have passed.
Yes, and people celebrate it in different ways. Some people, they're so creative and they create those beautiful altares with mementos to remember their family members. When I was a little girl, my mom would always take us to the cemetery, the Camposanto, and we would go see her grandma. She calls her Granny Goose. That was her name for her, but we would always eat fried chicken. That was her favorite dish. And I remember she even pulled us out of school one time early, me and my cousin, so we could do that. We could celebrate her, have those special memories. It's a sad thing because it's painful sometimes. It's very painful to think of the loss and, you know, they're just not there anymore. But it's a way to remember and celebrate.
Yeah, and those altares, those altars that we create to really honor our family members who have passed. And this tradition, I mean, goes back, you know, centuries. Very, very much has some Mesoamerican mixed with Catholicism influences in there. And so this goes back for centuries, and our ancestors have always found ways to honor our loved ones who have passed. And for us now, in modern day today, we build altares or altars, as you mentioned, and we tend to, you know, decorate it with sugar skulls in general, you know, calacas. basically this represents our loved ones who have passed, and then as you mentioned, the fried chicken, just to
Dishes.
just to let people know why we're putting fried chicken or eating fried chicken. You tend on this altar, you tend to put ofrendas, is what we call them, essentially offerings, and so you want to put things that person who you're honoring, your loved one, enjoyed when they were alive. So if you really liked, and don't ask me what is coming to my mind right now, but this chicken Caesar salad. I really like chicken. So if you really like chicken Caesar salad and that's what you had all the time, that's what your family members will put out there for you. Or if you really liked, a certain type of soda, they'll put that out there for you in hopes that will draw you into and bring you into the altar. They also have some salt, and they have beautiful flowers and all of this, and
photos,
lit up candles, photos representing you, all of this to light the way and to hopefully get your loved one's spirit to come visit you at around this time, which is they usually start celebrating around October 31st, but Dia de los Muertos is November 2nd. So it's usually those days. And Chelsea, you mentioned something, you're like, oh, my mom used to take me to the cemetery. And so someone listening right now would probably think, like, as a kid, you're going to the cemetery? Isn't that scary? But
that sounds like a very sad place usually, but it was interesting because it kind of created that comfort, right? Kind of that comfort of being close to your family members that you unfortunately lost.
Exactly. And so, like, someone listening might think, like, oh, I don't think I would want to go as a child to a cemetery. That might be traumatizing. Right. But no, I mean, you think about it, there is sadness with this celebration, but overall it's the beauty of celebrating life. And so really honoring and remembering those who have passed, and essentially letting know our loved ones who have passed that we haven't forgotten about them and we still think about them. And this year, Chelsea, obviously it's very hard because a lot of our loved ones, as we just talked about how COVID-19 is affecting the Latino community. Yes. A lot of our loved ones, sadly, have passed away this year. And so a lot of folks this year for Dia de los Muertos might be honoring those loved ones.
Yes, unfortunately, but this story that you're going to have, people are going to get to see those wonderful colors, those wonderful photos, those calaveras, those little skeleton faces that are going to be in your story today. So if you're looking to see that, we would love for you to watch today at 4:30. It's going to air Candy's special story on Dia de los Muertos and how two women are wanting to remember those that unfortunately have been lost during the pandemic, but also their other family members, to remember, to celebrate, to reflect.
Yeah, so specifically, the woman that I interviewed for this story, she is working with Mexi Arte, who right now, they actually have an exhibit for Dia de los Muertos, so in case you're curious and you want to learn more. Funny thing is, today, because I was looking on their website, and I was like, I know that they're, every year, if you live here in Austin, you may know that they have the Dia de los Muertos parade. It always happens downtown. It's beautiful. Chelsea, have you been before?
I have. Candy, thankfully we've gotten the opportunity being here in Austin to see the colors, the vivid makeup on their faces, their outfits. I mean, head to toe, they're all painted sometimes, right?
Yes, all very traditional, all very in an honoring type of way for our culture and for Dia de los Muertos and for our loved ones. And so this year, unfortunately, Dia de los Muertos parade is just not going to happen because of COVID-19. So they're going to instead do some things for Dia de los Muertos virtually. And I was looking on the website, and later today, it's online. It's the annual Day of the Dead exhibition. So that's going to happen today. It's already going on, but they're going to have this online opening for this exhibit. So I thought that was really cool if people want to learn more about that as well and on their own. And then obviously our story, as I mentioned, this woman is working with Mexi Arte, which is our museum here in Austin, and every year they make altares. They make altars for Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. And this year, this woman that I interviewed, because of everything that's going on and COVID and how it's impacting us, she wanted to make an altar to represent and honor all the Latinos we have lost because of COVID-19.
Wow, how special. And like we're saying, though it's a sad time for a little bit, it's a creative outlet. It's a way to honor them, to remember them. So we certainly hope that you'll check that out later today. It'll be on our website as well, kxan.com. But this is just wonderful, Candy. We are so grateful that you're honoring Hispanic people as a whole, Latinos and Latinas as a whole with your stories. So we're so grateful to have you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And COVID is still very much real. And I think sometimes, I don't know about you, Chelsea, but one of the things that I have heard time and time again when I'm out and about shooting stories or talking to people within the Latino community, that people have told me is that sometimes they just were like, oh, we just didn't think it was real. But COVID is real. It's obviously having a great impact on our community and the Latino, on every community, but you see especially within the data how it's
Yes.
impacting the Latino community, and there's still work to be done. We have the city who's helping out, doing free testing and the mask and PPE, and then we also have
Distributions.
distributions, yes, and we also have a great local organization like the U.S. Hispanic Contractors and Austin Latino Coalition. They've been having PPE distribution days on the
Yes,
weekends.
the weekends.
Exactly.
You can
So
drive through, get your
free
masks.
testing as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff being done, but there's still work to be done. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Yes, Candy. I will know you'll be covering it for us.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us. Again, look for Candy's story today in our 4:30 newscast on KXAN. You can also look for it right now. It's right in that story on kxan.com. And we'll look forward to seeing you another time. Candy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Chelsea.
See you back here another time.